Hi everyone. So this is just a little routine to go before going to bed. I'm back at school this week and I know that I need to unwind a little bit from all those meetings because it's going to be pretty hectic getting back into the routine. So I've prepared about 7 to 8 minutes, really gentle winding down yoga, a little bit to open and release any tension that we've got in our shoulders, in our back, and then in our hips. So if you want to come and join me, please feel free to do so. So coming into child's pose, you can do this on your mat. I'm doing this like this so that you can see what I'm doing. So you can decide to have your hips and your legs closed or a little bit more open as long as your feet are touching. And gently start walking your hands in front of you, placing your forehead on the mat. Push a little bit with your hand into the ground so that you really stretch your back. We're going to stay there for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And feel the rise and fall of your back as you breathe in and you breathe out. Inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, you're going to walk your hands slightly to the right until you feel a nice stretch on the outer side of the outer side of your left body. So it can be just like this, or you can decide to place your left hand on top of your right hand to feel a deeper stretch. Release the head. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. And without lifting your head too much, just walk your hands onto the opposite side, on the left side for me. You might feel that on one side you need to stretch that bit more or not. Always a side that's a little bit stiffer than the other side. Place your head on the ground. If that's not available to you, you can put a blanket or a brick. And 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Gently coming back in the middle. Shooting like this, still in child's pose. What you're going to do, you're going to come onto all 4 gently, placing your hands on top of your shoulders and pressing a little bit the top of your feet and your shins onto the mat. Place the left forearm on the mat and start walking your right hand forward, placing your forehead on top of your forearm. You might need to stretch a little bit more or not. It's just listen to your body. During this position, pulling your navel a little bit so the back doesn't arch and you're not damaging your lower spine. I'm going to stay there for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Gently walking your right hand and back underneath your shoulder, coming back into all four with a neutral spine, placing your right forearm onto the mat and gently walking your left hand as far as your body needs to. It's a good stretch for the shoulders. 5 breaths. Pulling the navel a little bit. Gently walking your left hand back, coming back into all four, giving yourself a couple of breaths to go back into child's pose. Gently coming back onto all four. And you're going to widen your hips with your shins. If you can, have your legs 90 degrees. So you should just see your feet coming out like me. And again, it doesn't matter how flexible you are. You can stay like this, or you can open a little bit. And then coming onto your forearms, and you can place your hand using using both hands, placing your forehead on it, or you can just coming down and placing your forehead onto the mat. It's a great hip opener. I'm gonna stay there for 5 breaths. At any point, if that's too much, just come back into child's pose. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaws. Softly, gently putting your hands back, bringing your feet together and one leg after the other. Then we are going to be back into all four and tuck your toes under. Gently push your hands so that you arrive in a kneeling position, a mini squat position, placing your hands behind you and coming down onto the floor, gently rolling down or lying down. Bring both legs to the ceiling and bring your knees, bend your knees, opening your hips. If you can't, grab hold of your ankles, or it could be your toes or the outside of your feet. This is a lovely happy baby. So it's a hip opener and a great massage for the spine. We're going to nicely roll from left to right. Gonna be there for a few breaths. Just close your eyes and gently rock from side to side. Bring your shoulders to the mat as much as you can. And if you need to, just press, hold your toes. Close your eyes. Coming back into center, sending both legs to the ceiling, extending your arms. If you don't have enough space, you can just place your arms into a cactus pose, palm facing the sky, or if you like this, palm facing the sky or the floor, whatever your body needs. Bend your knees, engage your core slightly, and gently twist to the right. You can stay like this, or you can roll your head to the left for a little deeper twist. Close your eyes. And breathe. Roll the head back to center. Engage your core slightly and bring your legs back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees gently onto the opposite side. Again, you can turn your head to the opposite side if that feels comfortable for you. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Engage your core a little bit. Bring your legs back to center. Wrap your right arm around your knees. Wrap your left arms around your knees. I tend to have a little bit more space at night. I don't want to put, this is not a yang. It's not too strong. Just bringing both knees into your chest. Extend the right leg. Extend the left leg. Drop your feet onto the outside of the mat and place your hands, your arms alongside your body, palms facing forward. And we're going to stay there for 1 minute. Notice which part of the body is supported by the ground. Your feet, your calves, your legs, your buttocks. Notice the arch of the back in the lumbar spine and the torso, the shoulders, the right arm, the left arm. Notice the curve of the spine and your head supporting. Take a deep breath and release with your mouth open. Inhale. Exhale with your mouth open. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right knee to your chest. Bring the left knee to your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side and drop onto your right hand side. And gently come all the way up, very slowly. And that's the end of my routine, a little bit longer than expected. So once you've got the routine, you can decide to do more breath onto one position or less breath. It's entirely up to you. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it'll be a little bit helpful for you. Namaste.